All right, so today we're talking about rational expressions. And rational expressions, all it means is a fraction with a polynomial on top and a polynomial at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to start out with simplifying them. So I have 2x plus 5 over 4x plus 10. So to cancel things out, to simplify them, we do the same thing as we do with other fractions. Okay, so imagine now, let's think about I have 15 over 5. Can I simplify that? Well, 15 is actually 3 times 5. And there's that 5 at the bottom. So I can cancel out the 5 with the 5, and I have 3 over 1 left, right? So 3 over 1. Now imagine if you have 8 over 5. Can I simplify this? 8 is 3 plus 5 over 5. Can I cancel this 5 with this 5? No, you can't, right? Because 8 over 5, if you cancel that out, you have 3, and that is not correct, right? So if it has a plus sign and subtraction sign, you can't simplify it. But if it's multiplied, then you can cancel, because canceling is dividing. It's opposite of multiplying. So that works. So here, things have a plus sign between them. You have to put, this is what you always do, okay? If there's a plus sign between them, you put parentheses around them. Put parentheses. Now, this is a solid thing. If you want to cancel something, you want to cancel the whole entire solid thing. So if you want to cancel this, they have to look the same. So I'm going to try to factor it out, see if I can have something that look the same. So I can take out 2 from these guys. So take 2 out, I have 2x plus 5 left. See, now things that are multiplied, you can cancel. You see, this is 2 times this, just like how this is 3 times 5. You can cancel the whole entire thing. Now you have just 1 on top and 2 at the bottom. So you have 1/2. Okay, so that's how you would simplify it. Again, if there's a plus sign, a subtraction sign in between them, I want you guys to always put parentheses around them. Okay. Example 2, I'm going to have 3x minus 5 over 5 minus 3x. Okay, these look really similar, but they're not the same. Right, I'm going to put parentheses around them. And I'm going to try to make them look the same so I can cancel them, because you can't cancel this 5 with this 5. Okay, it's stuck in this solid thing. It's stuck together. You have to have the whole solid thing look exactly the same before you can cancel them. So I'm gonna keep the top the same. And here is a little trick. Okay, if they look the same but they have like different signs, here's a positive 3x, here's a negative 3x, here's a negative 5, and here's a positive 5. You see how the signs are switched? All you have to do is take out a negative 1. Factor out a negative 1. Now the 5 becomes a negative 5. And the negative 3x becomes a positive 3x. Now, because of the commutative property, it means these two are exactly the same thing. It's like this plus that is the same thing as that plus this. So you can just switch them, and they are exactly the same, right? So it's just 3x minus 5 on top. At the bottom is negative 1 and 3x minus 5. See, all I did was move this to the front, move this to the back, because we can do that. And now I can cancel them. It means I have 1 over negative 1, which is just negative 1. Okay, so that little trick there, you guys have to remember, if the signs are flipped, you just factor out a negative 1, and then they look the same. So let's go on to a new example. I have something a little bit more complicated. I have x squared minus 2. Oh, whoops, that was just x minus 2. And I want to put parentheses around them just to be sure, because there's a subtraction sign, so I always put parentheses around them. And here is x squared plus 3x minus 10. Again, they're together because there's a plus sign and subtraction sign, so I have to put parentheses around that. It's one solid thing. I can't cancel this x with this x. I can't cancel this 2 with this 10 separately because it's stuck together. What I can do is try to factor and make them look the same. So here I have x minus 5 for x plus 5, x minus 2. There. Then these look the same now. I can cancel that. That gives me 1 over x plus 5. And that's all I can do. Okay, I'll do one last example. I have 5x squared minus 20 over x squared minus 3x minus 10. Again, there's a subtraction, parentheses around that. Parentheses. All right, so here I'm going to factor out the 5, and I have x squared minus 4. And the bottom is a quadratic, so I'm going to factor, so x minus 5, x plus 2. And nothing looks the same. I can't cancel anything. I can't cancel this 5 with this 5 because this 5 is stuck with this x. Okay? I can't cancel this 2 with that 4 because they're stuck. They're stuck here. But I can cancel, I can factor this guy because that's a special product. It's a difference of squares. So that gives me x minus 2, x plus 2. And here I have x minus 5, x plus 2. See, you can cancel out this whole thing. You just can't cancel out x alone. Okay, so now I have 5 times x minus 2 over x minus 5. Just one more thing. I have like a 5x squared over 2x plus 5. Okay, can I cancel this 5 with this 5? No, I can't because this 5 is stuck with the 2x, right? But if there's a 5 out here, can I cancel out this 5 with this 5? Yes, because this 5 is not stuck with the x squared, right? There's no plus sign, there's no minus sign in between them. It means that it's multiplied. And if it's multiplied, you can cancel.